And we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next stage of Build the Routemaster. Yes, we are going to be doing stage number 2 this evening of this fantastic build brought to you by Agora Models. I nearly said Hogwarts. I've got that build on my mind. So yeah, we're going to be doing stage 2 this evening of this fantastic build. So without further ado, let's get started. But we do have a couple of announcements. First of all, remember, last chance now, if you do want to grab yourself this free issue, it's going to be totally free as the giveaway for Eddie Stobart. You need to tap, put a comment on the Eddie Stobart issue 8 video. That closes tonight at 10 p.m. There will be no live show this evening at 10 o'clock. Because Harry Potter has gone up instead, and I need a little bit of time without doing filming all the time. So yeah, so that's that. So let's get started on this fantastic issue. So obviously we're going to be needing this from last time, and then once I've unraveled this, we'll go into the instructions. So do make sure that you've got yourself this piece that we did in the last issue. So let's take a look. Hello, we've got our first guest here this evening. That is Neil Ratcliffe. How's it going? Hi Mike, how's things for you? I'm pretty good, yeah. How are you? All ready to set stage 2 of this lovely bus. But yeah, I'm pretty good. Yep. So this is what we've got coming up in this issue. So if I just put that there to make it a little more like there's something on the screen. Let's have a look and see what we're going to be constructing in this stage. So let's put the bus on here. So is it going to come up? Come on. Hurry up. There we go. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing in tonight's assembly of the Routemaster bus. Whoops. It's the offside and nearside headlight assembly. In this stage, you will find the offside and nearside wings, follow the instructions to fit the headlights, and join the wings to the radiator grills, which is going to be we've got jam-packed of things to do in this issue, as you can see. So we're going to be constructing the lenses into the side of the wing here, as you can see. And then moving down swiftly on. Can I do that thing where it's just like, yeah. And then we're going to be putting on the near side headlamp, as you can see, a few other bits of accessories there, with A going to be working from the inside of the fit in the lens. Then we've got B fitting the headlamp reflector, and obviously C, finally, the near side grills. Then we get a little bit of strip work, as you can see, using a craft knife and working on a suitable surface. We'll be doing that. I don't have a craft knife, but I do have a plan to get them out. So we'll be doing that. Then we're coming up with the offside near headlight panel, and we're going to be securing this part here that we did last time and securing that into place, attaching that to the near side wing, and then obviously we'll have something, hopefully by this evening, that looks like that. So that is what we're doing in this stage. So first things first, what we need to do is go back up to where we got from, which is, let's have a look here. So we're going to be working on this section here first of all. So you can see that we're going to be putting the lens headlamp in, then we're going to be putting the headlamp lenses in, and then obviously that's going to be secured in with an AM screw. We've got to put a grub and a grill on it there, and once again with an AM screw all the way through there, and just duplicate that. So without further ado, let's get back onto here and let's start building this fantastic vehicle. So what we need to do, I forgot already what we need to do. Okay, so the part that we're going to be doing first of all. Hello, Dave McBills. How are you doing, sir? You all right there? Nice to see you. See you nice, as Silly Black says. Right, so this is the part that we're going to be doing. As you can see, I'm going to put this up here, move this over here because it's got a mind of its own. And as you can see here, we've got pins on the side of here. So we've got 3 lots of pins, and that's going to be securing into this little lovely section. See there, you've got 3 holes. So one there, and one there. And what's going to happen, this is a push fit connection. So we're going to be putting it literally over the top of here. I absolutely love working on die cast. So we're going to be putting that into there, and that's all secured into place there. Hang on a minute, what's happened here? I think it's just missed that hole. Let's have a look, see what's happened. Is that going in there? Yeah, I think that's in. Seems to be all in. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Does that look right? It looks a little bit off-centered to me, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so once we've done that, the next stage, obviously, we're going to flip this over. And as you can see on this section here, we've got some work to do in here, which is going to be putting this lovely little section here, which is the headlamp lens. So as you can see, that's the headlamp lens. And that's going to be basically securing, as you can see, you've got a little pin thing there. And it looks as if it's going to go something like that. So as you can see from the other side, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So as you can see, I'm going to put that there. Next, we're going to put the lens in. So the lens is going to go through that little hole like so. And as you can see, that's the first light. Oh, this is so good. It's so nice to be, you know, getting this together. It's just a lovely vehicle. So once we've done that, the next step is obviously we've done this stage, we've put all the lenses in now. So the next part, what we need to do is to put this little part here, which is the offside headlamp reflector. We're going to be securing that in. Now, obviously, they are directional because you've got one here and one there, and the other one is obviously the other side, and they've both got different flanges. As you can see here, one has got like a side, it's like a dead straight one, and this one is a flat surface. So make sure that you've got the right one. The one we're going to be using is going to be this one, which is the flat side, and it looks as if we're going to be popping it over the handle, over the section like that. So it's literally going to sit something like that. Then we're going to open up our AM screws, and before I do that, I just want to check to see if I've got any in my little screw pot from the half-shaped version. So let's see if we've got any AMs, because I'd rather use the old stock first. See if we've got any in here. I can't see any from what I can see in here. So let's get the AMs from the fresh pack. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this over. I think what I'll do, because I'm a little bit nervous of scratching that, I'm going to bring in this lovely towel. We're going to pop that on there. And I'm going to get the AMs. And once I've done this, once I've done this stage, I'll catch up with some comments. So what we're going to do here, we're going to secure this over the top like so, and screw this in like that. So yeah, pretty good. Okay, so that part is there. Sits really good. Now this pack is actually on the 12-month option, so I will. It's not like the Leopard where I'll get one every 2 months. Yeah, so every 2 months. I normally get a pack for the tank every 3rd month, if that makes sense, because it's a 24-month option. This one is 12, so I'll get a pack every month, just because I want to, you know, get it finished really. So yeah, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is a sight of beauty. Look at that. That is stunning. So yeah, really, really happy with that. Okay, so that's that part. So the next part, as you can see, we've got like a little hole here. What's going to happen in this stage is we're going to turn this over. Very similar again. You've got to watch this because one has a hole and then it's got like a bent section. And then the other section is a flat surface again, as you can see. And we're going to be using, looks like, going to check this. I think it's the one that's got the bigger of the hole, which would be that one there. Okay. What's going to happen here is we're going to be feeding it into here. So where that's like that, this hole here is very cleverly designed, because what happens with this is this basically grips over that hole. So it's like a peg for you. So that grips over there like that. And then we secure it through here. So that's where it's going to be secured from. I'm going to bring this camera down a smidge so you can see it a bit more. If I just move it over a bit, because I want to make sure you can see it, you see. So that's that. These are going to then be secured. Before we even do that, we need to put this little part here, which is, you know, them things that we put on the back of here. This one, however, pay close attention. It's got a little notch in it, okay? And that little notch is to feed it over here, because as you can see, there's like a little notch just there. So that's going to be put in over the top like that. And we're going to secure that in with an AM screw. So the notch in this black thing goes at the top, and then it just bites onto the notch there. That's going to go with an AM screw. Can't wait to see the finished result of this stage. Shot by, isn't it, this week? Only feels like yesterday since I've done, you know, stage 1. That's what it's all about, you know, lasting it out. Because once you built it, you built it. So yeah. I think what I'll do is I need to see what goes in there. So it looks like once we've done that, doesn't look like we put a screw through that. Because if you look here on the manual, if I just bring that up again, as you can see here, it doesn't show any indication on this section here on number 4. It doesn't show any indication of a screw going through the other side. So for the minute, I'm going to leave that section out. So we'll put that there, and we'll just continue screwing this part in like so. And screws just about there. I'm happy with that. So that's that part. I think what happens here, if I remember rightly from the first time I done this, I think what happens here is the radiator part here will go underneath that and grip that. Yeah, see, that's where the screw goes. Got ya. So that's that. Lovely. Okay, so once we've done that, the next stage, as you can see, we're going to move down the stage again here. So let's get it up on the screen again. There is a slight delay for it to load. So once we've done that, we've put the outer lens headlamp reflector in. We've put the offside grille in. So the next step is the fun, exciting bit. We get to do the wing. Oh, yeah. So let's take this down. I'm going to come on the screen and we'll get through some comments. So, yeah, so far looking really good. I'm really happy with this. Such a beauty. Okay, so let's go up here and see where we got up to. It's coming in thick and fast. Evening, Mike. Yes, I saw that one, I think. My system is so slow today, as you can see, it's playing up on the comments here. I'll try and get it on the screen, but Neil Radcliffe writes, hi, Dave. Hello, Dave. Then we've got another one there from Sunny Stormy. Lovely mats you did today. Your mats are very colour coordinated with your cats. So brilliant video there. Sunny Stormy writes, sorry, Dave McBuild writes, I'm not too bad, thanks. That's great. It's getting much colder now, isn't it? Around about 5-6 o'clock. Dave McBuild writes hello at Sunny Stormy, and Sunny Stormy writes hello back. Then we've got Dave McBuild writes hello to Neil there, and I'm going to get through 2 more comments and then we'll get back onto this lovely vehicle. And then we've got, come on, load up. Hi all from Sunny Stormy, and then we've got Dave Say, yes, lovely to see you. Hi Mike, so nice to see you doing the bus again. I know it's just, you know, that's so exciting, isn't it? Waiting. I've been waiting all week to get to this section here. So yeah, now it's finally here. I'm just loving it. So yeah, lovely. And that's all the comments caught up for now. So we'll flip that banner over and we'll put that onto there. If you do want to subscribe to it, there is the link. So head over to www.agoramodels.com. They've got the Jaguar, Tank, the Zero, Ladder 9, Shelby, Cobra, Shelby Snake, Cobra, Bismarck, I think that's all. So yeah, let's stop this camera and let's get on to some more. Righty-ho, so once we've done that, we're going to move this over to one side. So I'm going to pop that over there and look at this beautiful baby here. Look at that. That, my friends, is the first, well, it's the other side of the wing actually. So what we're going to be doing here, same sort of scenario, we're going to be putting in the other details here for here and here. So the lamp and lens and then the grille. And we're going to be putting all that in. So exciting. So what we're going to do, same scenario, we've got 3 pins on here, as you can see. I'm going to line this all up, and it's a push fit again. So we've got 3 pinholes here, so make sure they're all lined up. Might do a dummy run on this. And, oh, yep, go on, go in. Oh, that felt so good, yeah. It's sort of, you don't feel a click, but it just sinks like sinking sand or sink mud. Sink sand is basically where you step into it and it just like sucks you into the bottom of the sand. But yeah, it just fits in there lovely and nice. Okay, seeing as this is a bit big, I'm going to raise that up slightly because it's quite a big part. The next part, what we need to do onto here is we're now going to be popping the lens through here like we did in the last one. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I think it goes the lip side up. So that's going to fit through there. And as you can see, it all falls into place very nicely. So yeah, pretty good. Just want to make sure that it's not in the way of that screw hole there. So I think this side here, this little gap sits with that screw notch, because that way, as you can see, it's not covering that screw hole. So once we've got that in, we then need to put the lens in, which is this section here. And try, when you do this, yeah, try not to get your hands over the top, because there will be a light shining through this. So you don't really want to smudge it, but, you know, a cloth will get that off. So that's pretty good. So that's going to go into there like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our famous lovely section here. And as you can see, this is quite a groovy one, because what you've got here, if you look up there, you've got like 2 little bracket, well, it's actually screw holes there, just here, and the other side, you may see it is just tucked down there. So if we look, it's just like there. And what's going to happen with this one, you can see from there, it's just going to sandwich up like that. So a very groovy one, actually. So we'll pop that there for the minute, like so. And the next part, what we need to do is we need to secure that in with our new screw here this evening, which is a CM screw. So these are going in with CMs, and same scenario again. I just want to check if I've got any in my lovely groovy box here. Have I got any CMs? I don't have any CMs. So we get to use this lovely fresh pack. So we'll get some CMs out. I can't wait to get this wing on. So yeah. And then as you can see, oh, just fell a bit there. This is the trouble when you've got big hands. I've got gorilla hands, as you can see. So quite a challenge when you've got big hands, I'm afraid. Whoops, slipping and sliding here. Let's go there. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so let's slide this over. Slide that over. I'm just going to put the screw back on there, and then I'm going to screw that down there. Once again, this is with a CM screw. So I'm not going to do it all the way because I want to get grip on this side as well. So once I've screwed that section in, I will, you know, put some more back in a minute. So we'll put some more over there. Screw this side in over there. Oops. Just come away there. Might need some grip. So we'll just screw that through here. Oops. Bloody screwdriver, eh? Likes to pick it up. Oh, do you know what? Saturday's my favourite day at the moment, because it's the bus build. Okay. That's lovely and tight. So what I'm going to do now is just tighten this one up over at the rear side here, or the other, you know, stage left, stage right, that sort of thing. Not going to go too mad, but just there. That's nice and secure then. And look, ladies and gentlemen, look at that beauty. That is so nice. Look at that. Oh, wow. So what I'm going to do now is, so that we don't get muddled up, I just want to put the excess screws back in the bag here. And once they're in, we can move on, and then I'll just fold that over and put that there, and that's that. Right, so that's the next stage done. So let's catch up with some more comments now. I'm going to flip that banner over there, and we're going to get up to that part there. It's very slow tonight, so there will be there seems to be a delay between getting the comments on and off the screen and loading the page. So we've got some more comments. Hi, DNS Models and Vintage there from Dave McBuilds. Hi, Mike from Crafty Chris. Hi, how's it going? And then DS Models and Vintage writes, hi, Dave Mac. I love the way you put Dave Mac. It saves doing the McBuilds bit, so yeah, that's pretty good. Then we've got Neil Radcliffe writes, hi, Sunny. Neil Radcliffe, will you be doing this all the way from Macambie? Because I would highly recommend this build. It's luxury. I mean, the level of work that Dave Say has done, he's literally transformed this bus. And yeah, he's really, really, he's the chap you need if you want to restore it. Hi, Neil Radcliffe, and then we'll do one more because we really want to get back to this, and that's Sunny Stormy 7. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I'm pretty good. How's you? Okay, so let's put that one there. Yep. Okay, so let's get up that screen again because I want to get that up. We're going to stop that camera there. Okay, so that's the section that we've just done. We now need, whoops, we're skipping a bit here. What we need to do is to put the other grill in, which is this section here. So as you can see on the section here where it's got C, we're going to be putting the other grill in. So it's hiding that. So we're going to put that through there. And then once we've done that, we're going to be, whoops, don't want that marked. Once we've done that, we're going to be starting to put the strips onto the wing, and this is where it could get a little tricky for me because I haven't got any craft knife, but I have a plan. Okay, so that's that. So let's get back up to the part that we're doing, which is part C. We're going to take this off here, remove that like so, put that onto there like that. Come on, it's so slow tonight. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so moving on, we're going to turn this over. And as you can see, this is, again, very nicely done here. We've got a bent up section here. So I keep thinking the camera's here. I'm going to move it over a bit. So we've got a bent up section here and very nicely designed because what's going to happen is this is going to sandwich. It's going to go up there like that and then just fit into place. Nice and snug just there. So that's going to be really cool. So once we've done that, what we then need to do is secure that in with an AM screw, apparently. So we're going to be putting, it's indicating one screw at the moment. As I said, I think that's probably because it gets connected the other side with this, maybe. So yeah, we'll be connecting that very shortly. So yeah, let's put that down there like so. And as you can see, we're going to screw it through that hole just like so. So that's going to go through the bottom here, according to the manual. And this is the thing, Agora is brilliant because, like before, you know, when we used to have to, you know, scan the pages if we wanted to flag it up on the screen each time, you don't need to scan them because Agora's got all the PDFs there for you already. So it's brilliant. So yeah, I can see a lot of comments coming through. I'll get to that as quickly as I can. It is erecting up slightly, so we'll see what happens there. The reason why it's erecting up slightly is because this hasn't got a screw in at the moment, as you can see. But once we put the wing on, it will grip that and sandwich it. So don't worry about it being erected slightly, that's fine. So once we've done that, as you can see, we've got the grill on the other side here. And the next step is to then, this is the best part. Well, it ain't the best part because I've just realized we've got another step before the best part. So this is what we've got to do next. As you can see, I'm going to put the screen back up. So it's going to involve these parts here. Whoops. Can I beat the screen? So as you can see, these parts here, if you look on the little screen down below, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be putting some strips onto this section going along there. So we're going to be putting loads of lovely little strips in now. Now, last time when I've done this, I do remember, I don't know if other people had this problem, but when you screw the screws in, you will find that the tops may lose the red colour. So you may need to touch it up with a little bit of red paint for the top of the screws. What they do in this build is they colour coordinate the screw to the screw, you know, the part you're using. So if you find that the top of the screw loses its colour as we're screwing it in, we could just touch that up with a little bit of paint. That's fine. So let's stop that and hang on a minute. Oh no, can you hear me? Is the sound okay? Because I've just noticed that there's a microphone off on this one. Can you hear me okay? Let's just do a check here. I'm not too bad, thanks. Okay, can you hear me? Can someone let me know if you can hear me? Because there's a microphone off here for some reason. But I'll continue going ahead and see what happens. I'll take it off and see if that makes a difference. Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. Okay, interesting. All clear sounds here in the camera. Okay, lovely. Yeah, it's just because this one is showing that the microphone's off. Okay, great. So we can crack on then. Lovely. So what we're going to do here, as I said, we've got these lovely strips that we've got to cut out here. They're going to be secured in with DM screws. Now, it says here that we've got to use a craft knife. Number one, I don't like craft knives. I think they're dangerous. Number two, my plan of action is to use these. Now, could be a little bit big, but we'll see how we go. Somehow we've got to get into here. So using the very tip of these, I'm going to see if I can just pinch it just there. We literally need to get a little bit of that speck. So actually, if I come in from there, I could probably snip it there. Oh, I'm very nervous. This handles fell off. Oh dear, I'm very nervous about this. Can I pinch that? Oh, you beauty. Look at that. Yeah, it's just released it. Fantastic. See, where there's a will, there's a way. And God's always guiding, remember that. Okay. Now, sometimes with these, you can, you know, roll it off if you like. But as you can see, that's come out spick and span. So what we're going to do now is we basically, as you can see, these strips, they basically connect here. So they're directional and they sort of curve inwards round the contour and come back out. So basically, yeah, it will be something like that. So what we need to do is get these incredibly tiny screws. Let me just check if I've got any in here from the previous one. DM, I've got a lot of red screws in here. They're my favourite ones, the NMs, because they're cream. So I do like them. We've got no DM screws. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to get some DM screws out. Put these down like that. These are literally, they are so tiny. Look at the size of that. So yeah, do take care when you use these incredibly tiny screws. I mean, look at that. That is super, it's thin, very thin and small. So let's have a look. I think I'll work from the side and then work my way in. So let's have a look. We're going to screw this. Oh, this is so painstaking because it falls off the end of the screw. So this is, I remember last time doing this. This was one of the steps I couldn't wait to get over. It's a very delicate procedure. What I may do is bring in the helping hands, but we'll see how we go first of all. We've got the first screw going in now. Lovely, easy does it, just right the way down like that. And then I'm not going to tighten it up fully because what I want to do, I want to get all the screws in and then we'll tighten it up when we go back. So here we go again. And as you can see, for anyone that has built this, that is, you know, missed the boat, now's your opportunity to rebuy it. So we're going to put that through there. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, and we'll put that one through there, and very slowly, easy does this. Ooh. And this is the thing, like with the Gora, it's brilliant because you get so much more issues for your money's worth. Because obviously you're paying more and you're getting a hell of a lot more parts. I mean, we've got parts right up to the, you know, the first part of the suspension. So that's 2 in. So far, so good. Pretty good. Can see a lot of comments coming through. I'll get this first strip knocked out. Oh no. Oh, thank God for that. Sorry about that. My hand slipped. Oh, Jesus. That really frightened me then because I thought I was going to scratch it, but oh, yeah, let's just check that. Oh, Jesus, that really panicked me then. Let's move that over slightly. We don't want no more accidents. Because this isn't a toy, guys. This is a model. So you know, remember that it's not something that's, you know, you're going to be playing with all the day. This is a model, and the idea of a model is that it just sits there. It don't get touched, you know. So right, okay. So I've got that all in. I think it's because I'm just a little bit worried about these strips. So I've got that in. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back and just make sure they're nice and tight as much as I want them. Going very slowly, just making sure that they're nice and tight. Yeah, like that. Now, as you can see, that's gone in perfect. So you can see that they've not lost their colour there, and it's gone in really, really nice. So that's the first strip all lovely and done. We've got another 3 to go. So obviously this bit is a bit repetitive. If you feel like you want to make yourself a cup of tea and have a, you know, break or, you know, read some magazines, then that's fine. Obviously this bit will be a little bit repetitive until we've got them all in. Right, okay, let's catch up with some comments. Just going to have a slurp of Dow Egbert and then I'll be back. I've got the Dow Egbert tonight. Really lovely coffee. So that's that. Let's get caught up with here. I think it was up to, was it Yorkshire Crafty Chris that was the last one I saw. Yeah, it was. I think it was Chris. No, was it Sunny? I'll go back to Chris. So we've got hi there from. Come on, why has it been like this evening? Hi there from Chris, yeah, and then we've got Dave say writes hi Dave Mac, and then we've got hi Sunny there, yeah. Sunny Stormy 7 writes. Come on. See what I mean? It's very slow to load on the screen. I don't know why it's doing that. Something's wrong. Then we've got hope you're all doing well. Yeah, lovely. Ah, Yorkshire Crafter. How's it doing? How's it going? You all right? Hope you're doing well. Your Peter Rabbit looked great earlier from the was it Flare and Square or Square and Pear or something like that. So that's that. Then we've got Hi Yorkshire Crafter from Sunny Stormy 7, and then we've got Hi Julie at Sunny Stormy 7. Loads of hellos coming up in the chat here, and look at that, my favourite saying of all, Hi Yorkie. Every time you say that, I automatically think of the Yorkie chocolate bar, or the Yorkie Yorkshire Terrier that you can get. Neil Ratcliffe, we're going to get 2 more comments because we've got quite a lot to get through here, and then I'll come back in a bit. Just doing Eddie at the moment. Oh, wow, so are you doing this one? That's the latest. So we're doing that one at the moment. So just doing Eddie at the moment, but we'll be doing Metal Titanic and Hogwarts Express and maybe RoboCop. Hold the line. I was actually looking, do you know what the King Tiger tank? There is a King Tiger tank that was, I think it was like a test run a couple of months ago in a different country. They've not run the test run here, so I'm wondering if maybe January we'll get the King Tiger tank. People have asked me if I'm doing it. I won't be doing it. I'm doing a tank with a Gora, so I don't really need 2 tanks. Plus, they're very similar, and the Gora's is the best. So yeah. Okay, last comment, and then we really must get back to this. Hi, Neil Radcliffe from Yorkshire Crafter. So remember, if I haven't read your comments out yet, I will get caught up as quickly as I can. Right, let's get cracked on with this, and let's get a little bit more done and dusted. So far, so good. And this is the thing, when you're working on a delicate part, you really want to take your time in this. So we cut that out. So yeah, craft knife, it's okay, but as you can see, the great thing about these cutters is they give it a nice, cut at the end. Come on. I think maybe it was from the other side. Give it a snip. Yep, that's the one I want. Lovely. And then, as you can see, and as I said, the strips, because obviously you've got detailing here, you want that facing up. This side is flat, okay? So you don't want the flat side, but you want the one with the detailing facing up, okay? Because this is the part, as you can see here, that really makes it stand out with this grain. So once we've done that, I'm going to move that out of the way. We don't want that there, and we don't want that there. Let's just make sure that we've got all this lovely, all like that, lovely. Okay, so now what we're going to do, as I said, this part is repetitive. So if you do fancy making yourself some coffee, then go ahead. Also, what I'll say is, if you look very closely at the end of this part here, sorry, my hands just don't want to grip it. This part here is flat, like a flat end, and this part up here is sort of like it's like a slant. Can you see that? It's like a slant. It's not dead square. So the square end, the flat end goes at the back, and the slant goes at the front, as if it's gonna, go round to the M12. Okay. So that's that. So now what we need to do is to screw this section in here. I'm going to load up my screw. I always load my screw up first. So let's put this part in here now. Okay. So yeah, it's been a busy old day. I went over to Whittam because I wanted to pick up the, the diamond painting thing. Then I was assembling, because I was, oh no. Oh, right, okay. Forget the talking. I want to figure, I'm getting a little bit, I'm rushing this, and I need to slow down a bit because I nearly lost that as it bent slightly. But this is why I make mistakes. As the famous saying goes, so that you guys don't have to. It's not, I'm doing it again. What is going on? Stop it, Mike. Slow down. Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack if it carries on. Right, as you can see, it's all good. It's all good. For some reason, it's all butter hands tonight. So, yeah. So, Slowly does it. There we go. Don't know why it keeps slipping. Okay. So yeah, I went over to Whittam, and then I done the Eddie Stobart to the cab, because obviously I'm doing the cab as well. But there's a cab only construction. That one don't get filmed because you're seeing it already. And then yeah. So yeah, it's been a busy old day, and then I got set up for this. So I think it's because it's heavy. It's got it rolls a bit, and maybe that's what's making it overbalance or subside, sort of thing. But yeah, it's okay. We've salvaged it. This part here is just a very delicate procedure, so just take your time on it. Okay, so that's good. I'm just going to go back now and just tighten them up. Right, you don't want them too tight, but just enough, to hold down this strip thing. Okay, so that's that. That's that one. That one's not got down all the way, so I'm just going to fix that. You got to be so careful here, because you slip with this screwdriver, and it could scratch that. I'm quite lucky that didn't scratch. Otherwise, I would have had to buy a new pack. Because I'm not affiliated with Agora, I have to pay for these. So yeah, it could work out quite expensive if I had to pay again. Okay, so it's a little bit of play in that, but as long as they're secure, that's the main thing here. So that's that part there on, and as you can see, although we had a slight accident there, it's gone on there fine. So that's that. What I'm going to do is get another strip in, and then I'll catch up with some more of the comments there. So that's that one. I'm going to have to glue this on, I think, because it keeps... epoxy thing. Ooh. What I might do is, on this one, I might just do that, because, yeah. Okay, so, okay, let me just check that, because I'm a little bit concerned what that hole there is for. It's interesting, because there's one up here as well. Does that mean that because there is still 3 strips, so why is there a hole there? That's really weird. If I just bring up that manual a minute, does anyone know what this hole's for? Because as you can see here on the screen, I can't see any indication why there's a hole running through there. Can you see it in the middle here? There's no hole. So if we just zoom that up a bit, I'll turn this. Can you see? Like there's. Hang on a minute. How am I going to get that? If we move that over a bit, I can't see what. We've got a rejection here. They've done a cock up, because if you look here, there's no hole there. So why is there a hole through there and there? Because on here it hasn't got that, as you can see. Oh dear. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do about that. As you can see on the diagram, it doesn't have that. So my assumption is they've put this in by mistake. That should not be there. That hole should not be there. let me just bring up Harshette. I'm just going to bring up, I'm a little bit concerned with that. I'm going to get the other bus up here. I want to have a quick look. I'm a little bit concerned why there's a hole drilled through there. Dave, do you know the reason behind that? It's definitely not in the instructions. So I'm going to bring up the other bus because I'm a little bit concerned. So let me just bring up Harshette a minute. I just want to check some things. Okay, let's move that over a bit. Okay. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. I needed assistance. Right. I'm a little bit intrigued. So what I'm going to do here is I need to do an investigation here. What I'm going to do, I am just going to, where's my screwdriver gone? I'm going to take, a minute. Let's take this off a minute. I want to do a little test here. Now, once again, I want to test something. As we can establish in that manual, this hole here is not supposed to be there. Now, theoretically, if I take this third strip off running along here, if that one hasn't got a hole, then this is definitely a misfunction. So I'm going to take this strip off. I'm just going to do a little test here and see if that's the case. So we know it's on the third row going along. So I'm just going to do an erect and get this screw erect. I want to do a test on this because I'm a little bit concerned. If that is the case, then, oh, hold the line. I think I can see what I want to see. Hang on a minute. I think I can see it. Right. Do a little test here. This malfunction somewhere. Let's take that off a minute. I need to see if there's a hole underneath it. Because as you can see, this is the bus that's got the problem at the moment. Look at that. If I zoom that down, this one's got it as well, look. There's a hole running through there underneath. Okay, in that case, why the hole's there, I don't understand. To me, it's got no real purpose, so I'm a little bit concerned why that would be there. Let's just bolt this back down because that doesn't have a purpose. So what's it for, you know? So yeah, don't worry, that's not a mistake from Agora, because obviously we've established that it's in this bus, as you know, the Harshette one as well. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's yeah, this is how the bus is at the moment. My Harshette one is in a little bit of a problem. So let's take this off and let's get moving again. So that's that. That's interesting. It did chuck me back a bit there because I did wonder why there was a hole. So let's carry on. Okie dokie. So we got the lovely thing here. So where was we up to? We was up to the third one, weren't we? So let's bring this down. Now the reason why I've been asked this so many times, why am I doing a second bus? The reason being is because I just enjoy the build. The other one has got problems, as you've seen. I need all the issues from the top deck onwards. So from where you see that roof, I need everything from that cream roof. So it's technically going to be it will have to go into what we call a single deck, but it's not something that, you know, I can just rush into. It takes a lot of planning. You know, you can't just build a scratch roof. You know, you've got to plan it, you've got to measure it, you've got to get a 3D printer specialist. So it's not a quick job, and it's a project that I need to sit down and find the time to do it. But, you know, when I've got, you know, perhaps a whole week where I'm not filming or, you know, shopping, or it needs, you know, a proper day set for it to be converted. I mean, if there's people out there watching this and you've got spare issues from the roof up, please get in touch, because my bus is poorly, and I really would appreciate any extra copies from that cream roof to try and get the top deck on it. So yeah. Okay, so we're throwing that one in as well. That's one there. There was a little bit of limp in that. Why is it doing that? I see. It's a little bit tight there. So if it's like bumpified, like, you know, when you've got like what's the word for it? Like say like you're putting a screen protector on a phone and it's like bubble effect. It's because the screw's a little bit too tight. So yeah, that did chuck me off a bit why there's a hole underneath it. Because if you look underneath, it doesn't really do anything. So maybe it's a hole for the to let spare air or something. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so we've got third strip in now, and as you can see, that's looking all lovely and sexy. So that's really good. So now what we're going to do is catch up with them comments. Good Lord, we're nearly up to the hour. So let's put that one there. And we'll go, oh gosh, 12 comments, bloody Nora. Come on, where is it? Okay, so we've got Yorkshire Crafter. I'm very backlogged in this queue at the moment. Hi, Neil Radcliffe. Yep. And then we've got another one here from Sunny Stormy. Hi, Julie at Yorkshire Crafter there. And then Crafty Chris writes, hi, Julie 1 and 2. Yeah, we do have 2 Julies. We've got Yorkshire Crafter up here, which is the diamond painting queen, or the crafty queen, if you like. She does diamond paintings, Peter Rabbit, Whip and Chat, cross stitch, and baubles or something. So, and then obviously Sunny Stormy here is the cat specialist, because she has 2 adorable, very lovely cats, Sunny and Stormy. Sunny being the orange one and Stormy being the grey one, hence the word Sunny and Stormy, because they resemble the sun and, you know, thunder and that. Okay, so then we've got Neil Radcliffe writes, all clear sound here in Mokambi. Yep. Then we've got, yeah, we can hear you. I'm going to get one more comment done. We've got warning. No, we haven't, because that battery is probably going to die soon. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Dave McBilge writes, yeah, I can hear you. I'm going to get 2 more comments, and then I really want to get some more fixed up. So we'll do this one. It's this one here. Hi, Crafty Chris. Yeah, lovely. And then we've got another one here from DS Models and Vintage. Yes, can hear you. Lovely. Thank you for that. Okay, so we'll read one more, and then we really, actually 2 more, and then we'll get back to this. Hi, Crafty Chris at 7. And then we've got lovely hello there from Christine. No, Yorkshire Crafter. There we go. So many names in the chat. It's getting a bit confusing. Yeah, hi Dave and DS Models and Vintage. Right, okay, lovely. So let's get started on get some more of this lovely strip. We've got 2 more strips to go on, and then we get the fun part. So let's see if we can cut this off. And this is another reason why I get so many questions asking me, why did I cut the Willys Jeep? The reason being is because, 1, obviously it's down to costs. 2, I need to focus on builds that, need the parts and incomplete. A lot of the time I just, I see a model and I go, I like that sub, and then the other ones just get forgot about. And my focus, as I've always said, is to get the Spitfire moving. We need to finish the model, not keep subbing to new ones. I know that's probably contradicting because I've got this part work addiction problem, but yeah, the focus now is obviously the bus. So yeah, the Spitfire, Terminator. But another aspect is, you've got to remember that you've got one. Oh, I don't want that near that. You've got one chance. So obviously, you've got to remember that this build may not come out again. A lot of people miss the boat on this build, and it's, if it weren't for Agora, it wouldn't have gave them people the chance to do it that have missed it, because once this build is gone, what happens is you'll find that the issues that they sell on the website at half share, they will, sell for a couple of months, the ones that they've got left, and then eventually they'll go half price until they clear that, and then just sell the remainder of the stock that's left. So yeah. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing another bus is because I just love it. I think it's a really enjoyable thing. I'm not giving up on the single decker. Where there's a will, there's a way. And, when I said about the Titanic coming out again, look what happened. It came out again. So I'm confident there's someone out there that will have spare copies, whether it's a Facebook group, whether it's, on a site that sells them. There will be opportunity to get that bus sorted. But, yeah. So technically, if this is a 12 pack, if you get 12 packs in this, I'm assuming if you're on the 12-month option, what we're in now, October. So I started this in October. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, around about September, it should be finished. I wonder if they do like speed up. I'll have to ask them, because maybe there's a way that you could, if you wanted to accelerate it. I know the tank does. The tank, they're doing an offer where you pay like £300 and you can accelerate to, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. So you get 4 packs worth. So I know it's possible. So yeah, but that's a lot of money. You'd have to save up for that, I reckon. Okay, so we've got the last strip here now. That is beautiful. Sorry, not that. Why am I looking at an empty sprue? We don't need that. That is beautiful. So as you can see, this is just pure luxury at the moment. Look at that, guys. Really good. So now what we've got to do is put the last strip on. Why do I keep going over here? Let's move that. It's annoying me because it's like Chuckle Vision. Chuckle Vision. When they go to the left pool, to the right Barry, to the left pool Barry, that thing. I think it was Barry. Was it Barry or Paul that died? One of them died. I think it was Barry, weren't it? Barry's the oldest. I'm sure he is. So, Matthew Boreham, if you're in the chat, this is what you'll be doing if you sub to it. And the other reason why I'm doing this again is because the first time that I filmed this, I think was on the very, very old channel, the really old channel. And then I revamped it. And of course, I didn't realize when you delete a video, it deletes the whole lot. And I didn't have backups. So it deleted all the bus videos. But now I make like 10 backups of that video. So I've always got backups in case there's a technical problem. The computer decides to erase it accidentally. So I've always got backups. So that's that. I've really enjoyed this pack. Lots to do. And this is the thing with the Gore. You've always got plenty to do. So we've got to put 2 more screws in, and then we get to join all this up. So it's going to be really luxurious. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I will find out. But apparently, so I'm told from Alex Builds, this bus with Agora doesn't come with figures. I don't know the reason why. Only Agora can tell you that answer. But, you know, I've got the figures from the other bus, so I can easily use them. You know, different publishers do different things. So, yeah. Have noticed this is like a darker red compared to that, so that gives it a nice polished touch as well. But I'm pleased that, you know, the other bus has got them holes. I know I keep banging on about it, but it really did concern me. So, okay, so that's a little bit tight. Let me loosen that off. If you find that the strip is starting to, like, it's flat and then it's flat like that, and then it starts to lift up, it's because the screw's too tight. So then all you need to do is release that, and it will go flat again like that. So just tighten that off, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That, my friends, is what that looks like. So we've got all the strips all lovely and on now. So I think it's time to catch up on the chat, and then it's just a case of piecing it all together for this stage. So where did we get up to? Dave Say writes hi at yes, can hear you, yeah. Hi, Craft Chris, yeah. This is going very slow, so I am very backlogged in this chat at the moment. Hi, Dave and SF Models Village Vintage, sorry. Sunny Stormy writes, can you hear you loud and clear on my device? Lovely, thank you, Sunny. I appreciate that. Then we got hi, Yorkshire Crafter from Dave Say there, so that's pretty good. And then we've got another comment there. I'm going to read 4 more, and then we'll get this all pieced together nicely. Yeah, the reason why I said can you hear me is because if you look where it says Routemaster on this screen, this one here, it's got a microphone crossed out, so it did concern me a bit. Dave Say writes, we did this stage yesterday at 2 in the afternoon. It should be out tonight. Oh, yes, brilliant. I'll get the cake out for that. And a cuppa. Brilliant. Fantastic. 2 in the afternoon. That's lovely to hear. So I'll keep an eye out for that. Sunny Stormy writes, cool. I love the way you spell cool with a K, not a C. It makes it more cool, if you get me. I like that. Dave, so not only have we got J1 and J2, we've got D1 and D2 now, because we've got Dave Say, who is DS Models and Vintage, and we've got D2, which is Dave McBuilds there. I did harsh that Tiger Tank many. Oh, the Tiger Tank. Yes, I love that build. I don't know when it came out, but I do know some YouTubers have done it in the past. But that is one I missed the boat on, and I'm confident they'll bring it out. I mean, look at Titanic. All them years ago, what, 2012 they bring out Titanic? And then it's been like a decade down the line, and they bring it out again. So there's always hope. I think someone told me, I don't know if it was the Nexus, but someone told me that all the builds are archived in a warehouse or something, and then they, like, every so now and then they'll try, like, launch them again as a trial and see if they're popular. Like the dog collection, that didn't go down very well. After 2 issues, they stopped it again. So that didn't go in. Let's have a look. I've missed that comment there. I did harsh at Tiger Tank many years ago, and there's some weight in it. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, as I said, I was watching... I was watching Walter Wayne the other day, and I didn't realise, because when you look online, you don't realise how big it is until you actually get it in person. Certainly for me anyway. But I didn't realise. I looked on the shelf, and the tank is humongous. Like, it's literally, like, big. It's proper big. It's not like a miniature thing. It's big. And, yeah, that's going to be cool. Last comment here, and then we'll get to some more. There are more. I love the way it's like in the chat. It goes new comment with an arrow. Laugh out loud. Has someone spiked your coffee, buddy? You are all thinking. I know. I don't know what's happened. Like, my hands are the size of a bloody gorilla. Look at that. I mean, I keep just dropping things. But yeah, no one spiked my drink. But yeah, luckily we haven't scratched it, so that's pretty good. What I want to get is like a Routemaster t-shirt, because I tried to get a t-shirt for each of my builds. Obviously Iron Man is this one. So yeah, let's stop the thing here and let's get into some more of this lovely build. Right, okay, so once we've done that, let's bring up that screen there. Okay, where did we get up to? Okay, so we put the strips on, so I'm going to take that down again because I zoomed it up for them holes. See, in here, as I said, they don't show them holes, so that's what chucked me off a bit. Okay, so let's take it down. Actually, I'll zoom it up, try and fill this grey bars thing at the side. So, okay, let's see where we are. So now, this is the fun part. This is the bit I've been waiting to do, which is putting the wing and the grill and the other wing all clamped together. So, as I said, what we're going to do, we're going to move this over to one side. You will need this part here that we did last time, and we're going to use CM screws. We're going to whack 1 through there, 2 through that one, 3 through there, 4 at the bottom, and then I suspect we'll do it to the other side as well. So let's get that one into place, and let's get this all secured into place. So so we're going to be putting it on, was it this side or that side? I've lost it. That one. Okay, so what's going to happen here, as I said, it's been a while since I've done this, so they didn't instruct us to put a screw through there, because what happens is when it clamps over like that, it secures through the screw, through the grill, and into the metal. So we're going to be using this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screw holes. We're going to clamp that there and secure it in with these lovely screws. What screw was it? CM. So we're going to screw that in with CM screws and put the CM through there. Oh, this is the fun part, isn't it? This is the satisfaction, is, you know, when you've got all these parts everywhere and then each week you're building it onto the actual main thing, and then you're getting all the parts assembled. That's what I'm waiting for, Neil. I want to get the cab onto the Eddie Stobart, but they're really dragging it, that build. Really want to get that cab on, because they seem to be giving us all sorts of different parts at the moment. So we're going to screw that in. Oh, this is, wow, it's a little bit emotional, if I'm honest. You know, seeing this again, it's, you know, for a build that I have so much passion in, yeah, it's definitely, I just saw that lip up a bit. So I'll screw it in a little bit and then, as I said, tighten it later down the line. It's like, you know, DeLorean, I had a lot of fun doing that because it's a real classic car. So for this one, what I'm going to do is to level it out a bit. I'm going to screw it in that one and then we can fill the top ones in. So we'll screw that through there. Whoops. We okay for battery? Yes, thank you, Jesus. Lovely. Well, why is it? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip here because it's sliding a bit. We need to anchor it into here first. I feel like I'm doing Titanic. Right, I can see a little bit of paint block. I haven't got a file. I need to get that through that paint block somehow. So what I'm going to do is just get a cocktail stick, just widen that hole up a bit. And hopefully that will cut through now, and we can secure that in. Sometimes what happens is they put this paint on too thick, but the screw, as you're screwing it in, will... It's very slippy fine tonight, isn't it? Oh, it don't want to go in, does it? Bloody thing. Right, we're going to have to widen that hole up, so we'll do that, because if I spend any more time on it, we're going to have battery problems. So we'll do that once we've got the last screw in for this wing. I'll have to get a file or something and just try and get rid of that paint block. That's what I want. I want it nice and straight. Okay, so let's just go back over here and make sure that one's nice and tight. Because as I said, once this is on, there's no really reason why you need to screw it again. So that's nice and tight. And so is that. Lovely. Right. So we've got that, as you can see, now that's secure. It gives me a bit of play to try and figure out what's going on here. Right, I haven't got a file big enough for that, so see if what I'm going to do here is I'm not screwing, I'm trying to get rid of, there's a little bit of excess paint block there. So what I'm trying to do is just widen that. What I'm doing is just screwing it a bit, just trying to kill that paint block and widen that hole. And as you can see, hopefully we can get that in now. So yeah, this is the thing with the Gory, you get parts in your pack, so it's plenty to do. Whoops. Might change this head in a minute, or I might bring in the screwdriver that we used it for in the previous build. Let's go through it there. Okay. Once I get it moving, it'll be all right. It's just there we go. That's what I wanted. Once it grips it, you're fine. So yeah, a couple of problems on that, but yeah, if you've got some paint block is where the paint is covering the hole. So all you need is like a file or something that will just take that excess paint off. And yeah, there we go, lovely. So that's that part. We won't be needing that. That can go in there. And let's get in the next thing. So yeah, this is the last screw now, and we're going to put that through this hole here. Oh, it's got slipping and sliding all over the place. Oh, you beauty. Look at that. So I just used my thumb there to just try and anchor it a bit, to give it a pinch to put it in. And yeah, there we go. I want to turn it over, but I'm not going to cheat. I want to look at it after we've done it, because if I look at it now, that's cheating. So I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit more. Once I'm happy. Yeah, that's perfect. As you can see, lovely and secure there. Whew, that's that part. Right, let's bring the screen up again here. And as you can see in this part, come on. There we go. So we've done that part there. The next step is the final part for this stage. What we're going to be doing is just putting the other side of the wing in here. We're securing that into a top hole and a bottom hole, secured in again with CM screws. And as you can see, once that's done, that is that stage complete. And this just gives us an overview of everything we've done in this assembly. And then we'll have a finished view, something like that, and then I'll show you what's coming up in part 3. I think it's a chassis. No, I think it's the part of the suspension. So let's put this in. Oh no, 20% battery. Are we going to do it? Damn. I think we will. Oh, I think we will. Yeah, man. Right, this is very heavy, this part here. So again, I'm just going to widen that up a bit. Once I get a screw in, I'll be fine. I'm going to panic now because it's about that battery. So, What's done that is bringing up the Harshette one, that Harshette bus. That's delayed us a bit, but oh, come on. Why does it have to keep sliding? Poxy thing. Bloody screwdriver. Yeah, it just slides off. Why are you doing that? God's sake. Getting annoyed now. I might need to get the helping hands actually. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to speed it up with the actual size for this screwdriver section here. I really need to try and finish this before that battery dies. Let's see if, there we go. Chalk and cheese. And screw that into there. Lovely. The reason that screw jumps is because it's telling me that it's full, you know, doesn't need to be turned anymore. So can we get this done before the battery dies on me? Please don't. Look at that. We've just got the exact amount of screws. Thank you, Ogora. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Big girls, you are beautiful. That's a Mika song, I think. So we're going to screw that through here now. Look at that. To think that this started off all in bits and now we've, you know, assembled we've assembled all this now. It does pick up quick, doesn't it? So let's just try and get that through there. Come on, you beauty. It's missing it on something. Come on, what are you doing? Something's not right here. What's going on? This part, I can probably get it in like that. Please hold. Please hold the battery. Please. I admit I am rushing a bit because I want this to be done before the battery kills. This screw is giving me a bit of jip. I think we've got that in now, so yeah. Come on. Yeah, baby. Austin Powers, where he goes, yeah, baby. Well, what can I say to that? Right, let's just go through this before we show you. So that is that stage done. We will be looking at a closer reveal in a minute. So that is that part here. Coming up next Saturday at 7:30, we will be over to, it's the staircase. That is a fun one because you've got a lot of kick plates, building up the stairs. You've got a platform on it. So yeah, we'll be having all this luxuriness. So yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. So yeah, that's going to be a long one and a fun one. So that's going to be that. So we're going to be doing that next Saturday. So yeah. Oh, and we do the kick plates the week after that. So let's get rid of that because we've done that bit for now. Come on. Okay, so this is the big reveal. So I know there's comments. We probably won't get round to every comment now because the battery's thing. But look, are you ready for this now? Look at this beauty. Oh, yes. I sound like Churchill. You know, when he goes, oh, yeah. That, wow. Look at that. Absolutely. And this is the joy, you know, knowing that you've built that yourself. You know, it's not, this is the thing, it's not a model you can just buy off the shelf and, you know, you've bought it. You're building this. You're a part of this bus. You're building it. You're constructing it. Yeah, okay, you do it with Lego and that, but this is nothing compared to Lego. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Got any more parts? I want to do more parts. So yeah, let's triangle up. If it cuts off, then you know why. The battery is really, really low at the moment. So let's do this. Cheers at Sunny Stormy. Then we've got another one here. Them holes are to connect the black wing underneath. Oh, right. Black wing. What black wing? The black wing. Oh, the round tire section. Right. Yeah. Yep. Got ya. Okay. Yeah, I understand what you mean now. Crafty Chris, XXX Mike, read your comments. I am. I just hadn't had, like, it's so backlogged, but yeah, I will read them now for you, Chris. What is that? 100. I'm sure I'm going short-sighted. You know when you have to bring things really close? 100% there. Some comments I can see, and then some I have to go really close to see it. Try Sunny. Thank you, Sunny. Then we've got another one there. Smiley face. Come on, can we get through it? Can we get through it? Cup of tea and a slice of cake. I would, but Wurzel Gummidge is not around at the moment. We'll have to see Pete Pertwee or whatever his name is another time. Alex Demetridis, I don't know how to pronounce it. How you doing? Hello, Mike. I'm enjoying the build. Very keen on the split screens. Yeah, I'm trying to sort that out. It's very annoying. What happens is when I come off, for example, I'll show you. If I do this, I may not come back. So I can't seem to fix it. So if there's, as you can see, when I do that, the audio goes and I can't unmute that mic. So if someone knows how to fix that, do let me know. Let me just mute that a minute. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I press unmute and it just won't let me do it. If I just bend this down a minute, as you can see here, if I turn that around a bit, if I do here and try to select that, it keeps coming up saying you can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. Well, I haven't because I'm speaking here and the mic's off. So yeah, if anyone can sort that out, I would really be appreciated. I've tried all sorts and the thing won't let me do it. So yeah, I need someone to help me with that. So yeah, we've got another one there. And we've got that one there, which is scheduled out on Facebook, Twitter, and my community tab. Cheers on that one. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Then we've got another one called Cheers. Cheers at Sunny Stormy. Yeah, and then we've got where did we get that? Then we've got Thanks One Dirty. Yep, I saw you dropped this. Thought I'd say hello. Okay, hello, how are you doing? Thanks, and yep. And then we've got another one that says for show. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hello, thanks for coming. I'm trying to get through as quick as I can. Sunny Stormy, and then we've got thanks for having me. Come on, hurry up. Thanks for having me. You're you're welcome in the chat. Our pleasure. Yeah, BRB. Good Lord, there's so many coming through. I'm really concerned about this battery. I'll try and get through as many as I can. It's coming really. Let's go there. Hello, thanks for coming. Yeah, I've seen that. Thanks for having. Yeah, BRB from One Dirty Rotten Imbecile 69. I think that says. Had to feed my dogs. Okay, appreciate that. Hi to your beautiful dogs. Yeah, and then we've got another one that says greetings from Sunny and Stormy. Laugh out loud. Good Lord, it's like a roller coaster at the moment. Evening all. Considering ordering this for Christmas. Yeah, you keep on saying that. Order it. Push that button. Order it. You know you want it. Then we've got Meow. I'm not doing that on stream. No, I'll be here all night if I did. Because I can sing in that. They'll be running through here in a minute, wanting out, laugh out loud. What do you mean by that? Your dogs or something? Then we've got another one there. Yay at One Dirty, yep. And then we've got Sunny Stormy at 7. Hi, Matthew at Boreham. Then we've got another one that says, hello, Sunny. Another one here from Matthew Bourne writes, hello, sorry, no, I will, one dirty was an imbecile. 69 writes, cheers at Matthew. And we've got another one that says, how many packs in, but oh, yes, that's a good question. Dave Say asked me that. I think it's roughly about, you get 2 boxes, so probably about 5 in each. But don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. God. If I don't get to all the comments, you know why. You can have me on Instagram, Matthew Bourne, SunnyStormy7, so you comment on my community tab. How does the charger... Come on. Hurry up. How does the Dodge Charger compare with DeLorean? Much better quality. The DeLorean, in my opinion, was a terrible build, one that I will never build again. So many problems with it. Cheers, everyone. Spread love and germs. I'm not going to tolerate that. Sorry, but yeah, I don't put up with stupid comments. So let's get another one there. Why would you even comment that? Let's get another one. Where do we get up to? Oh, God. Then we've got another one at 1. Yeah, I'm not going to tolerate stupid remarks. Cheers there. Then we've got well done, Mike. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate that. Queen of Diamonds writes, hi, everyone. I hope you're all well and okay. We are all well and okay in the chat as well. Hi, Queen of Diamonds, Rosebud. Thanks. Hope all is well. Then we've got, I'm great. Thanks, Sunny. Yeah, appreciate that. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Have we got enough time? I'm great. Thanks, Sunny. Okay, that is the end of this stream. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did assembling this. Why was my friend timed out? The reason I timed them out is because he said there was a comment saying something about hope you spread something in germs. I don't understand why you would write that. So I timed him out for that reason. Obviously, when you're typing in the chat, please keep it clean or I will time you out. Same goes for anyone in this chat. But yeah, so I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And remember, next Saturday will be the next issue of this wonderful bus where we do the staircase. Well, I don't think we get the platform on until the next week. So we'll be doing that. So that's what we're looking with at the moment. And I've done it again. Neil Radcliffe, can you come over here? I need your help because I keep dropping it. As you can see, I don't know what it is. But yeah, it's a lovely vehicle. Tomorrow you've got KiwiCo live at, what time is it? 2 o'clock. No video in the evening. And then I'll be back on Monday for diamond painting with butterflies. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. I'll be back on Monday. I was late. Thanks for hosting, Mike. You're very welcome, Rosebud, and it's lovely to see you here. Have a lovely evening. We'll see the Routemaster next Saturday for the staircase, and I'll see you tomorrow for KiwiCo live at 2 o'clock. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. And we got to the end of the battery. How cool is that? Yeah, so take care. Like, share, subscribe. Give it a like, give it a share, subscribe. Drop comments. I always get back to the comments. So yeah, and see you all again soon. Look at that, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Yes. Take care. Bye.